your intuitive abilities have been advancing. And your angels want me to tell you why it's painful. So when your intuitive abilities start to come into your body, the example they want me to tell you is that it's just like a muscle. So imagine that you're like going to a gym, right? And you're trying to like build your quads or something, like they're really small. The first, like, 6 months that you're like working at the gym, it's extremely painful. You're tearing that muscle apart and then letting it rebuild itself thicker. And that's what's basically happening at the gym. So you're using it and it's painful, and then it has to heal, which is like that sore energy from being at the gym. And that's what's happening with your intuitive abilities. They're new muscles that are in your reality and in your life that are coming into your body technically, where your body's been upgraded to now be able to access them. And so, for example, I have one that's my third eye, and so for the past like 2 weeks I've been getting really insane headaches all in like this area. It's like so painful, but it's that pain where it's like it's not a headache anywhere else in my head, it's just this one area, and it's because you're constricting or using those muscles and accessing them, and then it has to like basically rest and regenerate itself, and then the next time you use it, it's a little bit less painful, but it's still painful, right? When you're going to the gym and you're working a muscle out, you're doing that for it still hurts, especially if you continue to keep growing, but it does get a little bit like lifting a 5-pound weight is going to feel like nothing when you're 3 months in, you know what I mean? So that's kind of what's happening right now in your body, and this is just an example of the third eye. You may be experiencing different abilities. You may be experiencing like swelling in lymph nodes, or like, I don't know, I'm getting like certain things with your back. Some of this collective could be connected to like certain abilities that have to do with spinal fluid. You could even, what's it called? Be into craniosacral, or like certain abilities like that. There's also abilities, you could be getting aches all over in your hands. That could be healer abilities, where like your hands are just like always like sore, and you have to like kind of like open them and like stretch them, which like you normally don't have to do. But like any of these things, there could be some others too that I didn't hit. But your angels just want you to know that this is like a muscle, and that's why it's hurting like this, and to not try and numb out the pain. Oh yeah, that was an emphasis. Try not to numb out the pain of this like muscle being worked. Like, you want to really give the muscle the opportunity of recognizing that you're willing to continue to work on it. It's kind of like when you're, I used to be a workout girl, so that's why all these workout things are coming through. But when you're a workout girl, like the number one thing that builds your muscles is a mind to muscle connection. So it's when you're actually working out, you're literally thinking about the muscle that you're working getting bigger and like stretching and like working, and you feel those muscles and you think about those muscles, and that's what emphasizes that growth. And so your angels are telling me to tell you that as this is happening in those parts of your body, instead of like taking a pill to numb it, like some kind of over-the-counter medication, just breathe into it and allow it to come into fruition, because this is an ability that you're being gifted, and it's such a gift to have an ability. It's always a little bit hard in the beginning, and it's also hard to kind of understand, but as it becomes more and more evident, you will start to realize how much of a gift it is, and you'll be really grateful that you didn't numb it out, because that could slow your progress into connecting with your ability. Okay, I love you so much. If this message resonated with you, please do let me know, and I'll see you in the next message.